in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Dozier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Kurt Suzuki digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Now that's popped up. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. J.D. Martinez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 6.
Scorched to third. Sano has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Nationals. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. A little bouncer. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Strike called. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Down the third baseline. Sano is up with it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Byron Buxton is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Cueto into his motion, 0-1 on its way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, and there's 1 away. Eduardo Nunez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder, number 5.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. On the move is Martinez. And the inning is over. Eric Ibar heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Hughes is ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Plouffe is there. 1 down. Will McHenry is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Lifted into center field. Buxton moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Wilson Ramos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Inside and low, 2-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Sano has got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Revere going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1. Revere is there, and he has it for the first out. Trevor Plouffe digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Eduardo Escobar is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Ramos scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Ben Revere will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hughes gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. Mauer's there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. D. Gordon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Miguel Cabrera will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to deep right field. Gonzalez racing back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. J.D. Martinez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Just missing here, 2-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Evan Longoria strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here. And that Brian Dozier gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Into the windup and the pitch. On couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is worth 1 away. Kurt Suzuki in now. Hopped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the seats. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out. Byron Buxton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jason Worth is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Eric Ibar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Buxton, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Will McHenry will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Eduardo Nunez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Carlos.
Cueto pauses. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw. A pause and the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Miguel Sano stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
First baseman, number 7.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead. And no problem there for Ibar as this becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24.
Trevor Plouffe will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hot shot to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Wilson Ramos comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Fernando Abad will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to toe the rubber here is Kevin Jepson will be the one getting it. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ben Revere is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
That might have been the old Butcher Boy play there. Third baseman, they hate that one.
Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, D. Gordon. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ground ball right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Miguel Cabrera comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
Well, if he gets a pitch to drive right here, you can bet that he's going to give it a rip. But at the very least, they need a productive AB out of him right here.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Eduardo Escobar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Second baseman, Eduardo.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Cueto's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Kurt Suzuki will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the ninth, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Evan Longoria will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Jason Worth makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A sold-out crowd of just around 40,000 now on their feet in Minnesota. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Backhanded. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Eric Ibar started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Plouffe on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
No runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Phil Hughes. His record is now 3-4. Credit the save to Kevin Jepsen, his 4th. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. His record is now 4-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.